Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the Critical Hits podcast. My name is PokeScout.
I'm Genelite Gaming.
And this is Critical Hits! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 25. Guys, the big 2-5. Genelite, how you feeling, buddy?
It's episode 25. It's Christmas time. It's Pokemon related. I'm feeling good.
It is a great day all around. Ladies and gentlemen, happy holidays to each and every one of you. Seriously, from the Critical Hits family. We hope you guys have a very lovely week. What is it today? Today's the 23rd?
23rd. Yeah? It's Christmas Eve.
It is the eve of Christmas Eve. Of Christmas?
It's Eve.
It's Eve.
It's Eve.
Do you celebrate Eve? Some
might say that it's Evie.
There's no way you just said that. That's a terrible pun, dude. That's so bad. Hey, to all of our viewers, don't ever repeat that. Matter of fact, don't ever tell anybody you heard that here on the channel. Okay, we want subscribers. Okay, we don't want you guys to cringe the whole episode.
I do celebrate Eevee. So much Eevee love in this household. But yes, we celebrate Christmas Eve. Yeah, we're big on it.
Eve. That's basically what you just said. Eve. It's not Eevee.
Yep. It's Eve today, baby. Open all your Eevee product. Let's go.
Oh my God. Well, guys, you know what? We have been celebrating pretty hard, and I want to start out the episode with a little Christmas wish list, if that's okay. Genelak, hit me with it. What do you got on your Christmas wish list for Pokemon?
Well, you know, I think that for me, my wish list is that we would never see our heroes fall.
Whoa. Oh my God, dude. No, don't say that to me like that.
I'm just kidding.
What the hell? No. There's
so
no
I saw
way.
Yeah, I saw a little Rev drama.
Rev
drama.
Oh man.
And everybody knows that this specific podcast and us too, we're big Rev fans. We like PokeRev. Mm-hmm. I still like PokeRev. But it's tough to see some logical slander. I'm gonna call it logical slander because I don't disagree with it, but I'm also not gonna have the same kind of reaction that I don't remember. I saw it on TikTok. I don't remember the name of the account or the individual. If you guys know, tag them down in the comments. Yep. I'm not gonna say I disagree, but I do think it's a slight overreaction.
Okay.
That's all I'll say.
What are you referencing? Actually, you know what, guys? For those of you that don't know it, I'm not going to put Genelak on the spot here. Basically, what happened in PokeRev's one of his latest videos, he was opening the Mega Charizard Ultra Premium Collection box. In the thumbnail, he put $250, and then in the title, he put "This thing is better than you imagine," right? Or something along those lines. I'll try to pop up his little thumbnail here. But a TikTok account guy, and he was more than likely, he probably saw this and thought this will make a great rage bait video, right? Let's go after one of the most popular Pokemon accounts on planet Earth, which I understand, right? However, his upsetness, his level of irritation, right? Over, look at this guy, 3 million subscribers, and he is actively promoting this box that MSRP is $120, and he's promoting scalper price. Okay, now here's the deal. I'm not going to have that same level of reaction, and Genelak's not either, okay? The logic behind it, though, we totally understand, right? Now, at the time, the market price for it, right? And again, this is, a part of making a thumbnail is a little bit of clickbait.
It's like $200, right?
Yeah. Market price at the time, at the highest point, was $250, right? Literally right at release, because you just couldn't find it, right? It was $250.
Right, and
Somebody put it on
to
there.
be clear, that's when Rev opens stuff.
Yep.
Nobody opens earlier than Rev. So, he might have even spent $250, which, again, shame on him. He should not be doing that, just to be clear.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, and I can understand why the guy was so mad, but you just can't you can't be that upset about something so simple, right? People watch his videos and they are going to make their own decisions. Okay. And if kids are watching his videos, guess what? Those kids are not sitting here thinking, oh my God, I can't wait to spend $250 that I don't have on this box. They're going to ask their mom and dad, right? And their mom and dad is going to do hopefully a little bit of research, or they're just going to go and look at the box and see if it's available, right? And buy it as a Christmas present.
I see it both ways. Honestly, and again, I freaking love PokeRev.
Yeah.
All right, he's one of our big three. He's a champion of the space. But here's what I'll say, because I thought on this a lot, right? And I actually do think there is some warranty for being upset here. And the reason I'll say that is because let's think back.
Yeah.
Yes, YouTube, clickbait, it's all a strategy. We can all pretty much recognize that, right?
Yep.
However, Rev is on record stating multiple times that he's worried about the hobby.
Yep.
He's scared for the hobby.
Yep.
And at a certain point, I'm like, okay, Rev, well then do something for your hobby that you are quite literally one of the top 5. I feel very comfortable saying top 5 most powerful people in the hobby.
Yep.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
So for me, it's like, okay, I actually see where this guy's coming from a little bit.
Yep.
Now, again, the clickbaity stuff, all that, I get it. But what I would like to see from Rev is a counter to that. Is like a, hey guys, let's not pay scalper prices. Let's not do that. Like, put out a little bit of content that contradicts some of his clickbaitiness. It probably won't do as well.
Yeah.
But that's I don't know. Like,
so you are asking Rev in a sense to take a stand, right? I mean, the guy does a lot for the hobby in a sense of giving back to the community, right? Going out and attending live events, so on and so forth. He's been doing
his
that a lot
boxes
more
are
recently.
Great too, by the way.
Oh yeah, and
he's
his
like
mystery
one of the
products,
few mystery boxes are actually like worth it to me.
Oh, absolutely. So you want him to take a more public stand against scalpers in the market, which I'm going to be honest with you, buddy, I don't think is entirely necessary right now. I think that we have hit the burnout period.
We're winning.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think everybody's like, holy crap. Well done.
Just punch the shit.
Yeah, good job, buddy. But no, I think that we as a community and collectors have officially won. I think the scalpers are burned out. I think the drama is pulling back a little bit. So I don't think that Rev needs to take that public stance. I think when he needed to was 2 months ago. And we can look back because we might be wrong. We might be wrong. He might have actually made a video that we missed, and it could have been Rev taking a stand, right?
I don't know if he did that because I love him.
That's what I'm saying. He is a great member of the community. He's done a lot of good things. He's given back to a lot of people. But I can absolutely see the irritation behind this thumbnail and behind him promoting.
That's fair.
Yeah. But again, it is just a thumbnail at the end of the day, and the guy is not wrong. The box is awesome. Yeah, it is a great box. So I'm not going to lose my shit over a thumbnail that was a little clickbaity. Right? And I'm going to be honest, dude.
But it was true.
Rev doesn't. True. Yeah. Well, Rev doesn't. Okay. I don't know this for a fact, but Rev might not even make his own thumbnails, and he might not even sign off on them. He might have so much trust in his editing team that he's just like, hey, go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? And just, you don't bat an eye. So somebody else could have made this decision. Big deal.
You guys got to understand, until something really serious comes out about Rev, you're talking to the Rev Glaze Club here. Like, like we love Rev for so many reasons. He's a family guy. He makes amazing content. I watch him less now, admittedly, but that's not any fault of his, right? It's just like,
it's just life.
It's just life, but I think he still makes great content. I like what he does.
Yeah. We talked about him all the time. I mean, when I was deployed, I watched every single one of his videos.
Yeah, we watched that. Like, I think he was absolute peak in like 2022.
Oh my God, 22 to 24. I mean, at like beginning of 24.
He was the top.
Yeah,
I mean, that's before Pat Flynn came onto the scene, to be honest. Before Deep Pocket Monster came onto the scene, PokeRev was the largest in the community by, I don't really think he had much competition, right?
No,
like Danny Phantom was out there, but
he didn't, but that's because he found that niche where his videos worked and people wanted to see that. People wanted to see pack openings. And then Deep Pocket Monster recognized that people wanted to see challenges. They wanted to see collections. And so that is where he just, blazed a trail into the space.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So anyway, but anyway, yeah, so I was a little clickbaity in getting into this, right? I think Rev is fine. I could see where people are coming from, but I wouldn't overreact. And that's not actually what I want for my Christmas list, to be honest with you.
You know what I want for my Christmas list? I want people to not overreact. That's what I want.
Yeah, well,
because and we're getting there. We are getting there. My Christmas wish is coming through because I don't think a lot of people are going to overreact about some of these upcoming sets. And I'm excited that I think we are going to see Ascended Heroes product on the shelves, like lots of it. I'm very excited about this. No? Why not?
No, here's what I'll say. First of all, I'm not sure I agree with you. I don't think the community won. I think what happened was PSA absolutely imploded on themselves with multiple PR nightmares, and
You
nobody
think
wanted to buy graded cards.
Okay. So
And
you
so because that's the trickle effect.
Mhm.
The graded card community was the most toxic in the entire part of our Pokemon community.
Oh,
There were so
100%.
many people there
Mhm.
that were just there to make money.
Yeah.
The second that their stuff started taking a hit because PSA's value went down,
Yep.
it was like, let's go to One Piece. All of them. I'm talking to my friend. He is a diehard One Piece fanatic. He's
Yeah.
been collecting since the day the card came out.
Yep.
And he goes, bro, what is going on? I can't get product. And I'm like, I'm sorry, brother, but you have the worst of our community over there. It is so hot. We've said it that it's good to diversify to One Piece because it is, because everybody's over there. The hype is over there. And so because of that, hype went over there, so it's not here right now.
Yep.
Right? And I think it's so funny because everybody talks about the grading companies all the time now.
Yep.
And it's like, well, for my personal collection, I would probably go CGC or Tag because of the prices, the turnaround time, and I just like the slabs better. And I'm like, why is the personal collection not the most valuable? Because shouldn't everybody be collecting for their personal collections to a certain extent?
Mhm.
That makes no sense to me.
Yeah. I agree. And I think what I don't agree with is that PSA is the leading reason that the drama
Why
going
is it
down.
the most valuable? Why is PSA the most valuable? I actually
do you
don't get
mean?
it. When I keep hearing people say I want Tag or CGC for my or BGS for my personal collection.
Dude, okay.
What the
Hate-
heck is
hate-
driving PSA's liquidity?
Hate to say it, some of those people are lying. Some of those people are saying it now
Straight
just
up,
because
right?
the
They have to
drama's
be.
happening. No, because
Yeah.
look, there are far too many people in our comments, and I'm going to call you guys out right now, that are like, oh my God, CGC, Tag, Beckett, AGS, or WGS, or whatever. They are, I love them for my personal collection. And it's like, I bet I could
like
look
3
back
cards,
through 6
bro.
months of your comments, and you have never, ever said that. Maybe you said it in conversation with your mom, but no, sadly, I just don't believe people.
Conversation with your mom.
No, I'm no joke. I just don't believe people, right? Like there are a bunch of my
Yeah.
friends here now that are like, hey man, so about that Tag grading company, I know we mentioned we want to try it, but I think
Yeah.
we want to try it now. And it's like, cool, let's do it. Let me send your guys' cards in. We'll work through this experience
Tag.
together. But yeah, for people that are like, oh yeah, I use it for my personal collection. Sadly, man, I don't believe a lot of people that are in our comments, saying that stuff. It's
I'm calling them out. I don't get
Yeah.
it. Because if everybody's personal collection was truly CGC and Tag,
Mhm.
then like 80% of people who are going around buying from your table that aren't a vendor would want CGC or Tag.
exactly.
So then you, by proxy, would want CGC or Tag to
Yep.
sell to these people.
Yep.
I paid a premium. I paid a premium for my Lugia V Silver Tempest in a Tag because there was like 3 graded at the time,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
And I wanted it, so I paid a premium. I paid $1,000. You can look up what it's worth now. I paid $1,000. It is not worth that anymore, and I don't care. Why? Because I wanted it. I wanted it right there in a tax lab.
I love your argument always about PSA. I don't think it is the
don't get
main reason that the hype is dying down. It is one of the reasons. It absolutely is. But
Yeah.
I think everybody is starting to recognize how enjoyable One Piece is and how much upside potential it has. And it all comes down to the upside potential. Pokemon's great and all, but the hype was starting to die a little bit. PSA was just the icing on the cake.
If One Piece ever figures out how to merchandise the way that Pokemon has,
Oh yeah.
I'll say the One Piece story
Yeah.
is better than the Pokemon story.
Here's
It just is.
Here's what would put One
It
Piece
is.
over the top is a video game.
If
like
One Piece had a solid video game,
Mm-hmm.
like a really good video game, and again, I get it, it's different because Pokemon is all about catching them all, which
Yep.
inherently helps with collecting.
Yep.
So I'm not saying One Piece will ever overtake, but I do think, I mean, One Piece is an incredible IP. Those fans do not deserve what they have coming for them
No.
the next 3 to 6. I'm sorry, One Piece fans. You're in for a little bit of a ride here. But again, I stand by the fact, wait till February. I'm telling you right now, Pokemon Day is coming. Gen 10 is coming. Anniversary set is coming.
Yep.
One Piece fans, write it out. We'll take back our cancer.
Yep.
Once they're when the PSA dust has settled.
Well, and that PSA dust might take a minute to settle, but to the One Piece fans, like Genelac said, hang in there. Okay, cat on a tree, the cat in the tree poster. You guys can do it. We've suffered through it. You're gonna be fine.
You can too. Yeah.
Yep.
But anyway, so for my actual Christmas list, right, you're asking, what do I want for Christmas? Obviously, if I had a choice, I was going through. I'm building out a display, right, for all of my ETBs and booster boxes, because as you know, my goal is to collect one of everything, of one sealed ETB and one sealed booster box. So I was going through, and I realized I was missing 3 Sword and Shield boosters.
Wait, I was like, what 3 are you missing?
I was like, how? I'm missing Sword and Shield base set, random. I'm missing Rebel Clash, and I'm missing Darkness Ablaze.
You're missing like the $80 booster boxes.
I have no idea how I missed these, but I don't have them. So I need to grab those. So for Christmas, if all 3 of those showed up in a sweet looking acrylic, I'd be very happy. Because I'm trying to build out a display for that. And then if money was limitless, I want the Lugia ETB.
Oh, the Plasma Storm ETB, the very first ETB.
Yeah. That's my grail right now. I tried to buy it for like $8K like 6 months ago. And then apparently there was a private sale for like $15K. So he like doubled the price. And again, if that was a real sale, like he said he knew the guy and he believed it all. And so I'm not. I can't verify that. So I'm not going to spend that kind of money. And I don't have that kind of money. 8K, I was having to trade, man. Let's be very clear. Like I was. So
you couldn't write him a check.
Santa were to, right. That would bounce. If Santa were to send me the Lugia Plasma Storm, I would be very happy. Or the Lucario Furious Fist one.
Oh, you want a Furious Fist ETB?
Yeah.
I know a guy selling one.
Well, I said Santa throws it down the chimney. I don't even know how much bitches. Yeah, right? All right. What about you? What Scout, what do you want for Christmas?
Oh, dude. Honestly, if I were to get... You know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll do a booster box, an ETB, a graded card, and a single.
Booster box, graded card, ETB. I should have done that.
Yeah. I think that for the booster box, I would like a Unified Minds booster box. I think I would really enjoy...
Solid.
Yep, I think I want...
It's a good box.
Well, because I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Unified Minds.
Mewtwo, it's a good look.
Yeah, did I enjoy it more?
Isn't that the biggest set ever?
No, Fusion Strike's the biggest set ever.
Oh, you're right. Fusion Strike beat it. It was before. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, because I ripped Unified Minds a while ago, but I want that as a booster box. As far as an ETB, a Primal Clash, I would love a Primal Clash ETB because Kyogre and Groudon, those are 2 things that I've never had. As far as a graded card right now, if Santa were to bless me, and bless me, dog.
He's going to say some kind of gold star or something crazy.
Dude, you know what I would really enjoy? As far as a gold star,
what?
I would like a PSA 5 gold star Rayquaza.
Okay, you save Santa some money there by going PSA 5.
There's something about the 5 that I like. What?
Agree or disagree? PSA slabs look better for vintage cards.
Oh. Okay. What are we classifying vintage as prior to what year?
I would go anything WotC. So I would stop at WotC.
Okay, so 2003, so Sky Ridge. Oh.
Do you count like early, like... Do you count like 06 through 09?
No,
is vintage or is that mid-era?
No, that is still vintage. Mid-era right now, because mid-era has altered, expanded.
Yeah,
mid-era would be Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White, because then you roll Black and Heart Gold,
that's
Soul Silver,
fine.
Diamond
Anything
and Pearl,
before
Black
Heart
and
Gold, Soul
White.
Silver then.
Okay,
yeah,
so EX and before. You know what?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Agree.
Really? Okay.
I'm a PSA hater at times, but I'll say this. they've been the big player in the game for a long time. They have a very nostalgic look to their label,
Yeah.
and they've never changed it. Or they've changed it very minimally.
Yeah.
So it like makes sense in my brain. Like it works in my brain to see like a base set Charizard in a PSA slab, and it looks very weird to me to see a base. Have you ever seen a base set Charizard in a tag slab?
Yes.
How does that look to you?
Oh, I mean, it looks awkward because of the sleekness and the newer future look, right? The modern look that it has. So I'm not going to say they look better. They just don't. They don't alter to me in my mind. Vintage, modern, being in a PSA slab doesn't necessarily mean anything different to me. You know?
Oh, so it doesn't look good or bad to you. You're taking the neutral.
Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't look good or bad at all. It is that card in that slab.
What, did you put some Swiss Miss in your coffee this morning?
No, dude, okay.
Being very Switzerland over there.
No, seriously. I just don't think that vintage looks better in PSA slabs than modern cards, because you got to remember, I'm a big arguer for, I will give credit where credit is due. The vintage artworks are fantastic, right? That window pane look is incredible. And then when they fracture the window pane with the gold stars, right? Reaching out and doing that 3D vision of it.
That might be a boomer take, though.
Yeah, I think that the artworks, the way the artworks have elevated themselves, they just look good in slabs, whether or not it is PSA or tag. I don't see a big difference, so I'm gonna disagree. Right?
Okay, that's fair.
I enjoy your argument of the fact that PSA is old enough that it just matches the old cards. Right? It's like it's like baseball cards, right? Do you want to buy a baseball card in anything other than a PSA slab?
I have no idea.
Okay, never mind.
I mean,
Terrible
maybe
analogy.
I've heard SGC. Maybe people like SGC. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. So my final
I feel like
answer.
Beckett does okay over there.
Well, my final answer on my single, right? The slab. Okay, I was reaching a little bit.
Back to your Christmas list.
Yeah, but I was reaching a little bit with the PSA 5 Gold Star Rayquaza. That's a little bit too far. You know what? I will take for a slab. I will take a PSA 10. Actually, this might not even be that much different. I was gonna say the Lovebirds. Ever since you bought the Lovebirds at Chicago Collecticon, I have been jealous since that day. But I think they're going for like 8K, and I think a PSA 5 Gold Star Rayquaza goes for 8K. You know what? I'm gonna keep the Rayquaza. I think a PSA 5 Gold Star Rayquaza is fine. As
you want
far
me
as
to get the Lovebirds out?
No, don't worry about that.
Sure?
Yeah,
right there.
Nope. Don't show it off. It's okay.
Okay.
No, as far as a single for Christmas, I would like the pre-release staff stamped Lugia that I've been looking for.
Oh.
Yeah, the vivid
like
voltage Lugia.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep, I would love that, because that is one of the cards that I have had the hardest time looking for, and it's like a $400 or $500 card. And I love the staff stamped pre-release promos, right? Because you only get the staff promos when you go to events where they're handed out and you work as the staff, obviously.
I wish people would go to events more. I don't. You guys, chat. You guys don't realize how fun events truly are. And are they free? Are they free to spectators?
Nope. Well,
how much are they? I don't know if they're free to spectators or not, because I've only ever gone as a contestant. Which I know you have to pay to be a contestant.
I don't know.
Do you have to pay?
That's a good question. I don't know. I've literally gone to all the tournaments I've gone to. I've been. But it's funny you say that. All the events I've gone to, I've been a contestant. I haven't been like a social.
No, you have to pay.
Creator.
No. You have to pay.
Yeah.
You definitely have to pay, because I had to pay for my.
Yes.
So you definitely have to pay.
Yeah.
But it was a small amount. It was like $15-$20.
Yep.
Best $15-$20 ever. They have scavenger hunts in there. If you're a Pokemon Go player, they have specific spawns. Like, it blasts off all these Pokemon centers, all these Pokestops. I've been playing too much PLZA. Like, it's an incredible place to play Pokemon Go. It's an incredible place to trade and practice, and they have little side events too.
Oh yeah.
And I promise you that your love for the hobby, across the hobby, whether you do cards, the game, Pokemon Go, the plushies, it will increase if you go to an event.
Oh yeah, events are.
It's like getting a booster shot, dude.
Oh yeah, you know what, guys? Put that on your Christmas list. Absolutely. If there is one Christmas wish you should have, it's to attend one event next year, wherever you are. Look up Oh my God, Worlds would be great. But look up a regional in your area, or a local cup, or something like
Yeah.
that, some tournament, even nationals, right? You don't have to go to Worlds. Go to a regional, go to nationals, whatever you
Go to
want.
EUIC or NAIC. Let
Oh
me tell
my
you,
God, guys, go to.
those are wild.
So for those of you that are going to be in the UK, if we have any UK listeners, in February, EUIC is one of the coolest events ever. I mean, it is just such a good time, especially if you're a TCG player. The little side events that they've got, I'm not sure what the set's going to be at the time. I think it's going to be Ascended Heroes. You guys will be able to, like, via the tickets, and if you win the TCG tournaments or whatever, you're going to get so many packs. I went to EUICs last year in February when it was Surging Sparks. Oh my God. That was incredible.
You get a ton of packs.
Oh my God. I think I told you this. I think we ended up opening... of all the events that we paid for and we attended, I ended up leaving that last day having opened 45 packs at an average price of about $375.
Yeah, and the tournaments are huge too.
Oh, massive.
NAIC and EUIC are huge. That's the one, guys. If just in case you're confused, that's the one that Wolfie at EUIC.
Mm-hmm.
It was the largest Pokemon tournament ever.
Yep.
And that's when he goes, "It wasn't enough," and it was super pog.
Yeah,
that was all about it. So yeah, you got to go.
Yeah,
you got to go.
Absolutely, guys.
That's a great Christmas item, actually.
That is the best Christmas item I think we could advise.
NAIC, we got to go to New Orleans for NAIC.
Oh, go to New
Orleans.
Yeah,
all right, we're gonna go get some sweet tea. We're gonna go get some freaking food, and we're gonna go play Pokemon.
Some crawfish at Touffet, baby.
Dude, get the boys. All right, make it a boys trip if you want. Head on out there. It would be a blast.
Dude, Bourbon Street. We got to go to Bourbon Street. You and me taking over Bourbon Street? Oh, dude, what do you...
Yeah.
Well, I used to live in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bourbon Street's sick.
Oh, my God, it's amazing.
Oh,
so much
we should
fun.
go to one of the creepy shops, though.
You want to go voodoo hunting?
Yeah.
That sounds right up his alley, guys. You just scream voodoo to me and the viewers. That is Genelec in a nutshell. I know you guys can't see the rest of his home. He has a room set to the side. It's his voodoo dungeon. He's currently mixing a pot of give me a spell.
Ludicolo, baby.
Give me a
You mean Ludicolo? I got a Ludicolo back there, just going like this.
You got a Ludicolo in the basement? Why would you keep that in the basement, dog? You have a basement?
He's out by the pond, bro.
He's out by the pond?
We're in broad daylight out here.
You're doing your witchcraft in broad daylight in the backyard?
Yeah.
That's
absolutely.
That's crazy. I can't believe you're doing
woods.
that. Actually, you know what? You do bring up a Pokemon. Guys, here we go. Genelec, keep 4. Keep 4, cut 4.
Oh. Okay, I'm ready.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't think you are, dude.
Why?
You sure?
Are we doing fire or are we doing water? You're supposed to do fire to me and I'm doing water to you.
I'm doing fire to you, buddy. Keep 4, cut 4. Are you ready? If you have to, write these down.
So you're going to give me 8 Pokemon.
I'm giving you 8 Pokemon.
No. I got this because you give it to me one at a time.
I know.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, so no. Let's do this. You're giving me 8. I keep 4. I cut 4.
Okay. Number 1, Talonflame.
Oh, no. This is hard because there's pseudos, there's legendaries, there's starters, but this thing is basically a starter.
Yep.
Dude, I'm gonna cut Talonflame. I'm gonna cut it.
No.
I'm gonna cut it. Yep, I'm cutting Talonflame.
No,
I feel like you're gonna throw me some absolute bangers, and I know what you're gonna try to do to me. So no, cutting Talonflame.
I'm not throwing. Okay, fine. Incineroar.
Dude, he's one of the best. I'll keep him. I don't like him, but he's one of the best VGC Pokemon ever. Like, consistently ever. So, yeah, I'll keep him.
Okay, so you're keeping Incineroar?
I'll keep him. Yeah.
Ho-Oh.
Crap. Oh, my lord. This is hard. I'm keeping Ho-Oh. It's one of my favorite. It's probably the most powerful fire legendary. Reshiram's up there, but I'm going to keep Ho-Oh.
Okay.
Ho-Oh.
Arcanine.
Oh my god. I have to cut him. I have to cut him. He's my favorite. I'm so sorry. You don't make this cut though. I have to cut him.
Uh-oh. All right.
Wait, so who have I cut and kept so far?
Okay, you have kept Incineroar, Ho-Oh. You have cut Talonflame and Arcanine.
I see. I don't feel as bad about that Talonflame cut now. Okay, what else you got?
Rapidash.
Cut. That's an easy cut.
Okay. You ready for these last two?
No.
Oh, last three. Excuse me. Infernape.
Top 3 rage moment. He's way up there. There aren't any pseudos that are fire type. I'm gonna keep him.
You're gonna keep Infernape. Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm at 3-3 right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. What do you got?
Reshiram.
I'm not letting you do this to me. Because I know who you saved for last. So I'm gonna cut Reshiram.
You're cutting Reshiram?
Because I know I swear I know I swear to God. Who's last?
Who's last? Last on your list is Charizard.
Yeah! Come on! Come on! Come on! I knew you would try to do that. I kept you, my sweetie. Oh.
Okay. All right. So, final results, final tally. You cut Reshiram, Arcanine, Rapidash, and Talonflame in favor of Infernape, Charizard, Incineroar, and Ho-Oh.
I would switch Infernape with Reshiram, but I'm okay with that.
You'd switch Infernape with Reshiram?
Yeah, I would.
Oh,
Reshiram claps Infernape. Let's be very clear.
Oh, yeah, yeah, crushes. No, there's no question.
Yeah.
But no, okay. Interesting. All right, well, hey, credit where credit is due, buddy. You read my mind. I wasn't going to put Charizard on the list. You know who I was going to put on the list instead?
I thought you were going to do who?
I was going to put Typhlosion.
Ooh, that would have been good. But I wouldn't have. I like Reshiram a lot. I think Reshiram's very underrated.
No, but that's what I'm saying is you cut Reshiram here. If I would have given you Typhlosion, I feel like you would have had the opposite reaction. You would have been upset that you cut Reshiram in favor of Typhlosion.
I would have. I would have had the opposite reaction. You're absolutely right. But Charizard's the GOAT. So I'm okay with that.
Oh my God.
I'm okay with that.
Can we go one episode without talking about Charizard? Please, God.
Nope.
I'm begging you. Well, that was a good keep 4 cut 4, buddy. I'm glad that we did that for the fire. What do you have for me as far as the water? Okay. Are you ready?
Yes. Give me 2 seconds here. Let me pull it up.
Okay. I'm gonna crush this, guys.
I had it.
I want you to know that. The water type Pokemon, there are some bangers. I mean, there are some goodies. But we know who the top 4 are. Especially with this list he's gonna give me.
Oh, do we? Do we know who the top 4 are?
Oh God, yeah, absolutely. I can tell you the top four greatest water Pokemon of all time right now.
Who?
You ready?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you can, but
guys, down below, tell me what are the top 4 greatest water type Pokemon of all time. I want to know. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. I can tell you all 4, but I'll do it right after this. That way, Genelec doesn't get any funny ideas in his keep 4 cut 4. That's the last thing we need here. Actually, you know what? Also, put down the top 4 greatest fire-type Pokemon as well. I would love to see your guys' answers and how many of you say Infernape. Because Infernape is, God, it's so good.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, buddy, send it. I'm going to crush this.
Okay. All right, Scout. Keep 4, cut 4, Water Pokemon Edition. Okay? You ready?
I'm ready, buddy.
Okay, first up, Milotic.
Cut.
Wow, that quick?
Oh, that quick, yeah. Got it.
Okay. Well, I know what you're going to say here. Gyarados.
Oh, keep.
Yeah, you want to think about that at all?
No, hell, no, absolutely not.
Comfortable keep? Okay.
Oh, my God, dude, yeah. Easy keep.
All right. Kingdra.
Oh, keep.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
All right, he's keeping
Kingdra is as disrespected as Flygon, but Kingdra is amazing for being a water dragon type attacker.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, next one up. Kyogre.
Oh, I put myself in a hard place here.
Oh, he really did?
Yep. I backtrack.
No, you don't get a keep. No,
right.
redos.
Let's see. You know what? Keep Kyogre.
Okay.
Yeah, keep Kyogre.
Okay.
It's hard. It's hard not to keep.
Okay, so my man has cut Milotic and then went on a keep spree.
Yep.
Keeping Gyarados, keeping Kingdra, keeping Kyogre.
Yep.
Up next on the list, Greninja.
I knew it. Dang it. I knew it was going to come up. Okay, so I shouldn't have kept Kingdra. I'm going to be honest. So this has already failed. I'm cutting Greninja because I know Blastoise is on your list.
Oh my god, you just cut arguably the most popular water Pokemon of all time.
Oh,
okay.
he was going to be in, I'll tell you this later. But yeah, come on. Yeah.
All right, next up, Swampert.
Oh my, did you just give me all the starters? Yeah, cut Swampert.
No.
Cut Swampert.
Cut Swampert with the Mega Form, arguably the strongest water starter.
Actually, I think it is the strongest water starter with its Mega Form.
Yeah. Number 7 on the list, Lapras.
Oh, cut. Easy.
Easy cut.
Comfortable cut.
Wow. Okay. Last on the list. So, just to recap for everybody.
If you did not put Blastoise on this list, I'm going to be pissed.
Keep Gyarados. Keep Kingdra. Keep Kyogre. Then a cut spree. Cut Greninja, our GOAT. Cut Swampert. And cut Lapras. And your final keep, my friend, is Bruxish.
Oh, you're such a jackwagon. You are such a jackwagon. Oh my god. That is a traumatic list. Oh, okay.
Got wrecked.
That was bad, bro. That was so bad. I can't believe you did that to me.
I want to be very clear. I had this list pre-made, by the way, because I knew you would think that Blastoise was on there.
I wholeheartedly believe you. But so, well done. I will say the top 4 greatest water Pokemon ever.
Yeah. Yep.
Blastoise.
Yep.
Greninja.
Yep.
Gyarados.
Yep. Kyogre.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
You
had most of them. Honestly.
With Empoleon being a 5th.
You talking about Kingdra being slandered so much and then immediately saying,
yeah,
I shouldn't have kept Kingdra.
shouldn't have picked it. Kingdra, hey, you're good. Kingdra's great. Not that great.
Honestly, what I'm getting out of this is like, so I didn't realize this. Did you know that there are more water Pokemon than any other typing in the Pokemon universe?
Yeah.
By a substantial amount. So it's not that Kingdra gets slander, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's just there's some tough competition. And there's a lot of competition.
But so here's the deal, though. It doesn't even have a Megaform. It's similar to Flygon, right? Now, its stats aren't the greatest in the world. Its stats are comparable to like Houndoom, Arcanine. But that's what I'm saying. If Kingdra got a Mega, and which I think they could crush a Mega. It's not that hard to design because Kingdra doesn't have much fan art behind it, right? I looked this up the other day. I would give Kingdra 3 heads and make it a water dragon seahorse. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Yes, exactly. I think that would be right now, a super easy win.
Pokemon Company, if you're listening, which I know we're just a small, humble podcast, but if you give Kingdra, Lapras, Flygon, and Arcanine Megaforms, every single Pokemon fan on this planet will thank you.
Oh god, yeah.
Every single one.
Yeah, I would not say anything bad about you for at least a month.
If you hit those 4, okay, no one will be upset. Nobody will be mad.
Yeah,
because you hit everybody with that. You get like Flygon, Kingdra, Lapras, Arcanine.
Yep.
Do it.
Yep. I would say the only one after that, but I have to say 2 because they go together: Nidoking and Nidoqueen.
So I'm skipping them. I think Kanto's had their love. If you want a ground type, Crocodile. I vehemently want Crocodile to get a Mega. I used him so much in PLZA. He's a monster.
Yes, Crocodile is a monster.
He got the
Nidoking is iconic, though.
I cannot tell you how much I would rather have Crocodile over Nidoking.
Okay. All right. I think I enjoyed Nidoking in all of my playthroughs a little bit more than I did Crocodile.
You love Nidoking.
Yeah, I love it.
Actually, down in the comments, who's better, Nidoking or Crocodile?
I don't think Crocodile is honestly going to be the most popular answer.
Yeah, he's sick, dude.
Yeah, but I think Nidoking was so versatile in your playthrough growing up. Like when you played Red and Blue or Fire Red and Leaf Green, right? You had Nidoran, when you caught it, learned Peck. So now you're just crushing Bellsprouts. You're crushing every grass type all before Misty and even before Lieutenant Surge. And then it learns Double Kick, a fighting type move. Then when you evolve it with a Moonstone and a Nidoking, you've got Dig attached to it. You're learning Earthquake. You've got, your spread is incredible for Nidoking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
Fissure? No,
Mm-hmm.
I get you. I get you.
Yep. Nidoking's a champ, bro. So Crocodile though, with the glasses, yeah, that's a hard.
He's like, I mean, dude, it's like if Nidoking and the Squirtle Squad had a beautiful baby, it was Crocodile. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. I would say that.
Yeah.
Man, Crocodile had class. My man, he didn't have
did.
aura. He was a classy Pokemon.
Class, he had power, and he was so fun. I caught the alpha Crocorock.
Oh,
in
okay.
in area 8 of PLZA. Evolved that up, used that the whole time. It
Nice.
was super fun.
Actually, dude, you bring up Legends EA. I'm excited to talk about this because, like I said, I'm playing a lot of emulator games.
I know what you're gonna do this.
Yes. What do you think I'm gonna do?
I think you're gonna ask me to rate Mega Baxcalibur, which I think is a wonderful question.
Okay. Please, Genelac, tell me for the people, scale from 1 to 10, what do you rate Mega Baxcalibur?
Yeah, I got you. You ready?
Yeah, hit me with it.
That's a solid 9, brother.
You're insane.
What?
You're out of your mind. Okay, this is design based.
Yeah, it's a 9. He has a giant sword on his back. What are we talking about here?
Dude, I'm sorry, he looks like a wine opener. Yes, he does. Put a corkscrew on that. Yes, he's a wine opener.
What in the world? You better throw him up. Throw him up on the screen right now. Chat. Is this not sick?
You're telling me
talking about here?
You're telling me that design is a 9? You're rating that the same. Okay, sorry. Let me design wise, is it still a 9?
It's a sword. Yes.
Oh my god. You are rating it the same as Mega Mewtwo X. You're rating it the same as Mega Scolipede, the same as Mega Houndoom. You really put Baxcalibur that high.
Okay, here's my problem.
What's your problem?
I can't unsee him using his signature move with it.
What's his signature move?
It's called Glaive Rush. And he hops on his back and he rides the sword into your opponent.
Okay, it's kind of dope.
That's the problem.
Okay.
So, if it was strictly just design,
yeah,
like just the looks, and if I could like get that out of my brain, yeah, it's probably like it's average. I give it like a 7.
Yeah,
right. Like
okay.
It's
very.
But when you
like.
incorporate when you incorporate the move, the signature move,
yeah,
it brings it way up. Because Mewtwo doesn't have that, and I honestly wish the Pokemon Company would do more. They've done it for all the new Pokemon.
Yep.
How come none of our old Pokemon are getting freaking like Psystrike? Why doesn't Psystrike have a super sick enemy?
Dude,
you know what I mean?
The lack of individualization a part of Pokemon is kind of funny to me. I feel like every Pokemon should have a signature move of some sort, if not a signature ability, right? Something that happens a part of that Pokemon existing.
Yeah.
You know, that is something that has always been lackluster in Pokemon.
Like, everybody has seen the clip of the Rabombi getting hit by have you know which one clip I'm talking about?
Not a clue, bro.
Where he gets hit by Ultra Necrozma.
No.
Using the light that burned the sun. You haven't seen this clip?
No. I'm going to have to find it after this.
You're going to have to find it after this because it's like, Rabombi, I choose you. And he's like, Ultra Necrozma. Use the move, the light that burned the sun. And Rabombi's like, no. So funny, dude. It's so funny.
That makes sense.
Which, by the way, the Ultra Necrozma, that's a signature move that has its own animation. Zacian and Zamazenta. You have Behemoth Blade and Behemoth Bash.
Yep.
Eternatus has Eternamax, or a Dynamax Cannon. That's what it's called.
Yep.
So all these guys have super sick moves. Our Gen 1ers, 2ers, can you, please, Precipice Blades needs its own new animation.
Yeah.
For Groudon. The Earth needs to tear apart. Crazy spikes need to come forward. It needs to be amazing.
That would be pretty cool. That's what. Ooh, man. Now that I think about it, as far as signature movesets go, there's only one that I really want to see.
Who?
Ho-Oh. What's theirs like? They're not Legends EA, right? Yeah.
No, and Aeroblast for Lugia, which they could just take it directly out of the movie. I want you to pluck it out of this clip here, and I want you to put it into PLZA, where you have it go. Oh, yep. I that is a core memory for.
Yeah.
When he's got the rings around him and he just goes. mode.
Oh, yeah. Actually, hey, I have a real quick question for you because I saw this on Instagram or TikTok. I'm so sorry to the creator. I don't remember your name, but we got
Our memories suck. We'll tag it. We'll put it in the description or we'll put it on
I'm going to have to find it. But
yeah,
you're given these 4 duos. Which one are you cutting? Okay.
Okay. I'm going to sit up for this one after what I just did to you, Bruxious man.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Kyogre and Groudon.
Sick.
Dialga and Palkia.
Even more iconic.
Zekrom, Reshiram.
Ouch.
Lugia and Ho-Oh. Which are you cutting? Which?
How many do I get to keep?
No, one of those couple has to go.
Out of those 4?
Out of those 4. So are you cutting Groudon and Kyogre? Lugia and Ho-Oh?
No. It's probably the Dragons.
Really?
Which hurts me. I mean, everybody knows how much I love these guys, but here's the thing. The Dragons are they're members of a trio.
Yep.
And they have their best form is when they fuse, right?
Oh, yeah, arguably.
And you get Kyurem Black and Kyurem White, but you can't cut the most legendary rivalry in all of sports is Kyogre or Groudon.
No, they absolutely stay.
So you're not cutting that, and their primal forms are absurd.
Mm-hmm.
You're not cutting the god of space and the god of time.
Yep.
It's not happening. So it really comes down to the Johto birds.
Yep.
And the dragons. And I think that's a preference thing. I actually think you could make an argument for either.
Mm-hmm.
And the older fans, like you and I, we're probably going to lean towards nostalgia. We're going to lean towards Ho-Oh and Lugia. And the newer fans are going to maybe lean towards the dragons. I could see the argument.
Yeah. I hate to say this, buddy. I might have to cut Lugia and Ho-Oh. And the only reason the only reason is because looking at it from an unbiased point of view, if I'm sticking with a biased point of view, I'm cutting Reshiram and Zekrom. Easily cutting them.
Yeah.
However, an unbiased point of view, the relevance aspect. I had to think about this for a minute because I was like, oh my God, Kyogre and Reshiram, they're primal forms. I forgot that they actually got a fantastic reboot and a power-up. Okay, Dialga and Palkia, again, their origin forms. Holy
They have their
crap.
origin forms.
Yeah, that's
gods too.
Unbelievable. The fusion, okay, for Kyurem White and Kyurem Black, they don't need any more power-ups. Those are just, honestly, iconic from the Black and White era. Lugia and Ho-Oh, sadly, nothing. And I mean, none of that would fit them. An origin form for them wouldn't fit, and they wouldn't match that story. Primal form wouldn't match. A fusion wouldn't make sense because they're not a part of a trio. If anything, I mean, you're literally just giving them mega forms. That's it.
No. Okay. All right. You know what? We need to stop the slander here for a second. I got a couple points to make here. Number 1. Okay. Number 1. They don't even they're not even the cover of a movie. The Dragons movie is Victini. Okay?
Yes. Yeah.
And Pokemon 2000 clears that movie.
Yes, it does.
Clears it. It's not close.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So there's that. There's my first point. My second point. You're sitting on a gold mine with Lugia and Ho-Oh. Because you could just you could just choose their ancient forms, baby.
Oh my God.
Just give us the ancient forms. Give us the form that resurrected the dogs, and give us the form of Lugia, pre him going, and hanging out under, because they changed over time, right?
Yeah.
Or, and I'm going to use it as my trump card, just give us the shadows.
Dude, okay. You're
going to cut Shadow Lugia.
You're super biased right now. Shadow Lugia.
You're going to cut Shadow Lugia.
It's not Shadow Lugia. Here's the problem. Shadow Lugia Shadow Lugia is, in my mind, one of the greatest Pokemon of all time. Like, there's no question. Oh my God. There's nothing. Even if you made Rayquaza Shadow, nope. Wouldn't care. Would not give a damn.
Shadow Lugia, that design specifically from Gale of Darkness, I feel like you have to incorporate that as a part of the lore.
Even so, the relevance a part of that, like Shadow Lugia, how does it compare? You know what? Stats guy. How does it compare in stats versus everything else that it's facing?
Well, Lugia?
Yeah, Shadow Lugia. In comparison to Primal Kyogre.
Well, now that depends on what, because Shadow Lugia does not get a buff. It gets a
no.
20%. I'm gonna go off Pokemon Go. It gets the 20% damage increase, but it takes 20% more, but its stats stay the same. That's what happens to Pokemon Go. I actually don't know what happened in Gale of Darkness.
It basically,
I don't know if it got stats increase.
It basically just got stats increase for its attacks. That was it.
But how much?
I can't remember. It's been a minute, and I more play it for the story, not the stats. No, so
Stats.
Okay, unbiased answer, man. You got to cut. There's an argument to be made for Lugia and Ho-Oh, and it's hard for me to say that, but each of these other forms have been made more relevant. What'd you find out?
Brother.
What?
These stats are dumb. This is why Gale of Darkness is nuts to me.
Okay.
Do you want to hear the stats for Shadow Lugia in Gale of Darkness, which is why he's not in the main line? You ready for this?
Yes.
General stat range, because they have to do a range.
Yeah.
HP, 350 to 400.
That's diabolical.
Attack, 200 to 250.
Yep.
Defense, 300 to 350. Let's just take the lower end. Let's take the lower end of all of these. 350, 200, 300, 250, 300, 200.
Okay, so you just hit 1,400 in stats.
Yeah, he's basically a Turnamax.
Yeah, basically. If that was canon, 100%. Yeah, but that's not canon. That's what sucks.
Also, Shadow Storm does 1,000 damage.
That I remember.
Again, all these numbers don't make sense because, like, Hyper Beam does 150 or whatever, right?
Yep.
So I'm sure that this toned down.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, you got to remember, this thing had Shadow Blast, Shadow Down, Shadow Shed, and Shadow Storm. Like, it has 4 signature moves.
Which makes it awesome, but it's not canon and not a part of the lore.
You imagine if it was canon?
But that's what I'm saying, is that's the problem, is there is no relevance behind Lugia and Ho-Oh
Fine.
right now.
Fine, you're fine. We'll cut the birds and you win, you jerk.
Are
you feel better now?
Are you sour because I made a point?
Yeah. Also, you want to see something? Look what's on my shirt. I don't even know how I'm going to get you to see this. What's on this?
Oh, that's so cool, bro. That's actually a really awesome shirt. You got to send it.
And you're going to make me cut them?
Can you drop in the comments where you get all these shirts from? Because people are asking all the time.
Well, so this was a Pokemon Center shirt. You can get this on Pokemon Center.
Can you really?
Just PokemonCenter.com. Yep. That's where you get it.
Oh my God, I got to look at more Pokemon Center shirts.
Yeah, like I go check like once a month. I go check Pokemon Center and you can filter by your favorite Pokemon. So I always go look up like Arcanine, Lugia.
Dude,
yeah.
That's legit. I'm actually going to... What?
But the shirts in question that everybody's asking about, I get them from a local shop here called Anime.
Oh,
and
okay.
Anime World, it works with the original artist for all of those spoof shirts.
Yeah.
And I feel so bad because that original artist did not copyright.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were scared, right? They're like, I don't know if I can copyright this because the Pokemon company might come after me, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So because of that, they didn't copyright it. So now there's copycats everywhere, right?
Yeah.
There's probably 50 different stores that sell.
But you can't
those
copyright
specific shirts.
that.
No, you can't. But it was an amazing idea. They couldn't copyright it. So now you could get them in a lot of different places. But the original guy, he goes to all the different Collecticons and PAX and Comic-Cons. And so I met him. And then his friend runs a store here in the Seattle area called Anime World. And so
that makes sense.
I go to the one at the premium outlets. Or not Tukwila. Good Lord.
Huh?
I go to the premium outlets in Tulalip.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Oh, dude, you know what? Oh my God, okay, outlet malls. Guys, holy crap. One of the things that we haven't talked about yet, which I'm very excited to talk about right now, the announcement from Millennium Print Group, right? The company that owns Pokemon's current contract for printing product just leased a space in, I believe, Northern Virginia for 1.27 million square feet. Guys, this, again, they didn't purchase this. This is a lease for them
this place
to start
is huge.
printing. Oh my God, it's massive. Guys, This is fantastic news. One, because, and I don't know, this is something I should have checked. I should have thought about this before the podcast. If Millennium Print Group prints any other TCG besides Pokemon,
They do.
because
I can confirm that.
Okay,
They
you
do.
can confirm
Yeah.
that, right? 1.27 million square feet, right? So thinking
It's not
about
all going to Pokemon.
Oh,
To be
yeah,
very
yeah.
clear, it's not
Yeah.
all going to go to Pokemon.
But let's say that, let's say this, right? They split it 5 ways. 250,000 square feet per TCG.
That's still huge for them.
That is still,
massive.
massive, dude. I mean, I used to, you know this, I used to work as a tier 11 facility manager for Amazon, right? In our warehouse that we had. Dude, 250,000 square feet to print product. You are printing, you're at least upping your print allocation by 7 to 8%. There's no question.
Yeah, it's a lot, guys. I think people are overreacting, to be clear, because they're like, oh, we'll put you 7 million. It's all going to Pokemon. It's not all going to Pokemon. This is not. They're not going to double their output, right? Like that's not what's happening here.
No.
But even a 7 to 10% increase in product is a massive increase in product. You got to think about that, right? Because
if you're
like
printing a million
10%,
booster boxes, or excuse me, if you're printing a million packs per set, you're introducing a new 100,000 more packs.
100,000 more packs.
Yeah.
Yep.
My God, that is awesome. Yeah, guys, I can't believe it took us so long to talk about this. But yeah, Genelak is right. All of that space is not going to just Pokemon. It would shock me if it just went to Pokemon.
And it'll probably take it a good year to get going, too.
Yeah, what
honest.
they said 2027 was the announcement when the facility would be up and running.
2027.
Right? So do not think that this is going to solve, right, the scalping problem in its entirety or anything like that, right? Not that we
that's
care
being
about
solved by
scalpers
PSA,
right now.
baby.
Yeah, it's being solved by PSA in One Piece. But yeah, I mean, the fact that we are about to see a massive, and because 10% is, I mean, it is massive. And when you get to these numbers,
that is a lot.
But when you see this large increase in product coming into the space, wow, oh wow, man. I'm very excited about this because you know what it allows to? It allows for vendors and other brick and mortars to start up.
Yep.
Right? And
distributors will have more product now. So, yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I'm excited about that because I know there's a lot of people around right now that really want brick and mortar stores, right? And that people that can put together a great store, but they can't do it right now because there is no allocation. There is not a lot of product going around.
Is what we needed to combat the eBay, GameStop, PSA, juggernaut that was coming our way. If you put a whole bunch more product out there so the distributors have more money or more product so that brick and mortars can set up for cheaper, that's perfect. Well done by the Pokemon Company. This was the right move. They noticed that the demand was much higher, and they have that contract with Millennium Print. Millennium Print is going to turn on them printing presses, baby.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, oh my God, I can't believe we haven't talked about this.
What?
Black Bolt White Flare drops.
Oh yeah, you sent me this at Costco.
Yeah. Costco finally dropped a holiday box. They dropped it like 3 days before Christmas.
Yep.
But it was a pretty significant box. It was a pretty sick box. Scout, what was in the box?
So looking at the box, there were, I believe, 4 promos. I don't remember the box exactly, but you had Zekrom EX, which currently a part of Mega Manetric in the TCG and or Joltik box. Fairly playable
very
card.
Playable.
Yep. And then you have, I want to say Reshiram was one of the other ones, which is the same exact attack, right? Does really well in Ho-Oh Toolbox. And then I want to say I saw Greninja EX. I can't remember what the other 2 promos were.
There was something in there.
Yeah, there's
but a good amount of packs too. These were not small boxes.
I mean, this was 12 packs for $45. That is awesome.
Very manageable. Very manageable.
Yeah, I mean, you're paying $3.90 a pack. Yeah, that's awesome. For one of the best specialty sets that we've gotten in the last, 3 years outside of 151.
Hey,
yeah.
Listen, I said it. If they didn't do this, White Flare Black Bolt was going to be the most expensive set of all time. Like, straight up. Because there was just no packs.
You're crazy for saying that.
No.
You are still out of your mind.
I stand by it. I stand on that, but it doesn't matter now because this is effectively a Black Bolt White Flare.
Say that again? Say that part again because you bleeped out.
This is effectively the Blooming Waters of Black Bolt White Flare. Like, this is the equivalent.
Yeah.
151 got Blooming Waters. Black Bolt White Flare gets this, I think it's like the Unova. What's it called?
I can't remember what it's called, but all I know is that the fact that we finally got a specialty collection box for Black Bolt White Flare has me excited to see what happens with the singles, because the singles right now,
Unova heavy
everybody's been
hitters.
saying Unova heavy hitters, right? But the singles, everybody's been saying the singles for Black and White or Black Bolt White Flare are overpriced. And honestly, from everything that I've been looking at,
No,
and
they're
all
not.
the purchases that I've been making, I don't believe so. Because when you look at the artists, and you know I love looking at singles based on the artist, the Pokemon, the incorporation of other Pokemon, right? I don't believe that any of these are super overpriced. Not a single one. I think that they are all appropriately priced. I think they are very popular Pokemon. The Hydreigon SIR is one of my favorites. I mean, that is a banging card. The Zekrom is, I still argue that the Zekrom and the Reshiram are appropriately priced. Not the monochromes, but the SIRs, right?
Yeah.
Because again, they are very powerful Pokemon. They are popular Pokemon. Zekrom is one of the most popular electric Pokemon. But anyway, yeah, thank you for bringing this up. On to you.
No, I mean, we just talked about this with Phantasmal Flames, where the SIR for Charizard is an extremely good card.
Yep.
But there were only 4 SIRs in the set. So you had a 25% chance of whenever you hit an SIR.
Yep.
You guys got to remember, Black Bolt White Flare has more IRs than any other set.
Yep.
By a massive margin. So to get all the IRs are good, but to get the IR you want, it is exceedingly more difficult because the pool of IRs is so broad. It's so big.
Yes, and the other good thing, if you are an investor, right, you care about the money part, the IRs for the most part are more expensive than the packs themselves, right? And even if that is only $3 to $6, you're getting your money back. Right. And oh, dude, even I got one back. I totally forgot to show you this. I got a okay. So a part of the submission that I sent before this PSA drama, I sent the Tepig illustration rare, and I got a PSA 10. And I took a picture of it and sent it to a buddy of mine, and he was like, "Oh my god, that's a great IR. I'm a big Tepig fan." You know, and I started thinking to myself, like, "Oh my god, these like the starter Pokemon. You guys have to remember the starter Pokemon exist as IRs in this set. And this card I bought way back when for I think like $11 or something right now. And in a PSA 10 it goes for I think 150, 160. You know, and at raw it goes for like 20. Like, people are they are going to regret not buying Black Bolt White Flare just for the sake of opening it and getting a hit. It is Crown freaking Zenith, bro. These packs are going to hit $10 a pack before we know it.
Easily. I'm very bullish on Black Bolt White Flare. To master set it is going to be an absolute beast of a project. People are going to want the master set because of how beautiful it is.
It doesn't get much better.
Fantastic set.
Yeah,
I think that I think Black Bolt White Flare is better than one. I really do. I think the only set that outperforms Black Bolt White Flare and Scarlet Violet Era is Prismatic. It happens. You know, hate it or love it. Prismatic Evolutions, it's that set, baby. And I'm sorry, guys, but like I don't see a ton of reprints coming. So yes, but I do think Black Bolt White Flare is the number 2 set above Destined Rivals and way better than 151. I actually don't get the 151 hype. I really don't.
We've agreed on the 151 thing, but dude, Destined Rivals, I don't want to agree with you. I really don't, because I enjoy
it's
Destined
a supply
Rivals,
and demand thing. There's way more cards, way more packs for DR.
Yeah.
Way more.
Yeah, I mean, I do love me some Destined Rivals, and I love some of those bigger hits.
It's great.
But again, you got a good point.
I got Boost Box right there.
Yeah, you got a good point. Black Bolt White Flare is banging. I mean, it's so good.
Yep.
It is. Oh man, I will say though, some of the, I don't know. I don't like the reverses. I don't like the Pokeballs and the Master Balls. I think that's lackluster. They should have just stuck with the prismatic versions. And the reverse hollows, they just get worse and worse with time, which sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's true.
Which is fine. But I'm hoping with this Millennium Print Group announcement though, that as they start to print more, I really, really want them to start considering just cutting back on the reverse hollows and the hollows.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of fluff.
Yeah, that's a hot take, but I'm not saying that it's fluff. There's too many rarities right now.
Well, and it's like, okay, it is fluff to me because you are a TCG player.
Yeah.
Like, you play it way more than I do.
Yeah.
So if the TCG players are saying, hey, like, we don't need this reverse hollows, like, I don't need that often in my decks, or it's really not hard to get at all.
Yeah.
It's probably too many of them.
Well, so I'll say it like this. I'm building a bunch of decks right now, right? Buddy of mine has a bunch of different commons and uncommons and reverse hollows and hollows, right? And the price difference is like, 50 cents. Okay.
Sure.
It's so negligible to the point where I would rather they just not print the reverse hollows and the hollows and just print the hell out of the commons and uncommons so I can continue to pay my, 10 cents. Just literally let me either pay the 10 cents or the $2 or the $10, right?
Yeah.
I don't need that many options in rarity. I just need options in quantity.
Fair. That's fair. Okay, that's fair.
And I might go back on this at some point, but I was talking to him about buying a bunch of these different cards, and he was looking up. He was like, "Oh, dude, this is the reverse hollow," and I was like, "But it's not like a Pokeball or a Master Ball, dude. It's just the reverse. You know what I mean? It's literally just the reverse hollow." and he was like, "But it's still the reverse hollow," and I was like, "I know, but you're arguing a difference of 15 cents and 35." It doesn't matter.
20 cents, bro.
The
penny got discontinued. 20 pennies is going to be worth a lot.
Okay, you're right, buddy. Anyway, yeah, I was laughing a little bit because we were talking about it. It was funny, but I'll probably go back on this someday. But as of right now, no, I want it to stop. I just give me the commons and then give me the IRs.
I agree.
Or the Pokeballs or Master Balls. Actually, oh my God, guys, real quick, Genelac, agree or disagree? Pokemon needs to update the leveling up system for Pokemon. By that I mean, like Charmander, the starters need to evolve to Charmeleon at a later level. Level 16 is not cutting it anymore. They need to evolve later in the game. 3,
later?
2, 1. Disagree.
Disagree. Yeah, I don't think they need to change it. I don't. I mean, what does later do for you, right? Like you just, I don't know.
Yeah. The reason I was asking because somebody made a video regarding the, level 144 Pokemon and level 200 Pokemon. And they were like, hey, what's crazy is that Pokemon is getting into a point of where they are updating and expanding the level caps and the damage caps for everything that I don't necessarily like that my Pokemon is evolving so soon and so rapidly.
Oh, they're talking about
that
that because you go over level 100 in the DLC, but you go over level 100. So I agree that the grind from 36 to 100 is very low. And they could do something in that back 75%. But I don't think they need to change the up front. I think they need to give bigger, better moves for later in the game that you don't have to TM.
Okay.
Like give us an exclusive move for Charizard at like level 80.
Okay. Do something on the back half. Don't do anything in the beginning, but on the back half, it needs to be something that is it something that you earn? Is it something like you need to compete for? Or you need to find an item for?
Buy level up. Just make it by level.
So only buy level up.
Yeah, because that's what they're complaining about, right? That's the whole premise here is that there's no point to leveling because competitive.
Yep.
It gets capped at level 50 anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the point to leveling past 50? Well, in this instance, it was, hey, if you go into the DLC without a level, you're going to get clapped.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Which I actually like. But I will say, I jumped from like level 70 to level 100 just using experience candies and rare candies just to get it there. And they actually recommend that in the game. They're like, hey, use candies. So it's like you're grinding items to do it when you could... I would like to see something happen between like level 60 and level 100, right?
Yeah.
There's like, you get like 1 or 2 moves.
I'd say level 50 and level 100. Level 60 is still...
No, because you get... I think Charizard gets up to like 55. Like a lot of Pokemon get stuff in those 55.
Doesn't it
get... The pseudos evolve in the 50s, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, stuff is still happening, but nothing happens after 70. Nothing on any Pokemon. Very inconsequential things happen.
Yeah, okay. I agree with you there. I do disagree with, the initial agree or disagree, but I like that though. But guys, before we end the podcast, there's one thing that I want to do because this was something that we were going to incorporate into our later podcast, but it's questions from you guys, okay? And we do have one question that Genelac, I think we need to answer real quick, and that question is from Big D Capybara, and that is, the BGS Black Label Now that collectors own it, does that make the black label more or less valuable? What do you think, buddy?
Neither. I think it'll stay the same. I don't think collectors owning it changes the value, because the value is driven by the community for the black label specifically. If PSA were to incorporate it into like their card ladder, like weird estimation system, then I don't even think they would try and inflate it, because it's already worth so much that I think they would probably leave it alone.
Yeah, I think touching that is a nightmare scenario for everybody.
It comes with a mega premium already. Like, I don't think they need to touch that up at all.
Yeah, you look at a black label for like the Lovebirds, right? Like a PSA 10 Lovebird goes for $8,000. Black label goes for 35. You know, you're looking at a 7 times increase, and it was a similar situation with the Moonbreon. The Moonbreon at one point, when it was going for $2,500 in a PSA 10, was going for $15K in a black label, right? So right about there. So for some of these cards, you can go off the idea that if you get a black label, whatever it sells for in a PSA 10, just multiply it by a factor of 7.
Yep, that's So I'm gonna answer neither to my boy Big Cappy Bar. I don't think that they'll touch anything with the black label. Now, if they choose to merge it with PSA somehow, but they haven't done that with SG, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I think it will remain unaffected. But ladies and gentlemen, going forward in our new podcast episodes, we want you guys to submit questions to us. We're working together on putting a little Discord community together so you guys can submit weekly questions for us, weekly agree or disagrees. But for now, if you guys do have any questions at all, DM us, right? Or anything that we need to talk about. Put it in the comments. DM us.
Comb the comments.
We will absolutely comb through them, and then we will answer them on the following podcast. And you'll, of course, get a shout out, right? Big D Capybara, thank you for being the very first incorporation. Right here. Thank you for being the very first incorporation into our episode. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you so very much for joining us. My name is Pokey Scout.
My name is Genelite Gaming.
And this is Critical Hits. You guys have a very, very lovely night.
Happy holidays, y'all. Merry Christmas.
Peace.